Yes, but it's 7 p.m.
Oh, shit. I gotta go live. And maybe turn this off. Well, we're gonna get demonetized or copyright struck for that.
Right?
Pop out. I don't know. Can you get copyright struck from other YouTubers' music?
Oops. Okay. I had to wait till we went live so I could mute the YouTube. Because I was actually listening to YouTube the other day.
I was just listening to it just now.
Yeah. But when I watch this, so I can pop out the chat, I have to remember to mute it.
It is Tuesday night at 7 o'clock in Denver, Colorado.
And we're here, drinking.
Ta-da! And we're starting our show. So, are we even going to worry about discussing how we did this week?
Yeah, about that.
Because we haven't been on for what, 2 weeks now?
No.
Did fucking terrible.
Well, okay, technically we were on YouTube last week, but we went, yeah, that sucked. Let's not do that. Hey, Neo.
Hey, Neo. Yeah, you come to this one.
Yeah. Last week our show was awful. And we were like, this sucks.
Was that the severe technical difficulty one?
No, that was the time management that we ran out of shit to talk about and it was awful.
Yeah, that's right.
What are you drinking?
I am drinking Fireball. Duh.
I am drinking something a little weird that's really, really good.
Well, what do you...
Took some Chambord and poured some Chambord in the cup and then added some heavy whipping cream.
Be like a blue...
Raspberry.
Cream?
It's raspberry. It's raspberry.
Raspberry cream?
Oh, yeah, it's so good.
Does look like it'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
Just stick with my cinnamon whiskey.
So, yeah, normally on a show we talk about how did you do this week?
Terrible. I gave up. It was... I'm telling you, having to deal with 3 birthdays and then an extended dinner at... That was a good restaurant, though. But
Texas de Brazil. And I ate all the meat. All the meat.
It was... Yeah, it was...
All the animals.
It took 2 days for it to go through me.
Right.
That's a lot of freaking meat. It was high in protein. There was like very few carbs in the whole thing, though. So it was like healthy as shit if you think about it. Because it was essentially all I had was lettuce. I had a salad. I had the shrimp the spicy shrimp that was there. Onions that went on my salad. I had the pineapple carpaccio, which was amazing.
I'm sad I didn't try it.
Oh, you should have. It was really good. And then a fuck ton of meat. And that's like a real measurement.
Yeah. I walked out of there going, me carnivore.
Walk out, feel like a T-Rex.
Right? I'm like, I ate all the meat. Somebody was like, oh yeah, like steak? And I'm like, oh.
Oh, no, it was,
like,
you even had the lamb.
I ate all the meat. There was pork and lamb and beef and chicken. Yeah, I ate them all.
It's kind of like, think of a classy all-you-can-eat steakhouse, kind of like Golden Corral, but way better.
But upscale.
Upscale, yeah. An upscale adult Golden Corral.
Anybody who's listening, it's a Brazilian steakhouse. And
that's all you can eat.
Hi, Doc. So we went. That's where I wanted to go for my birthday, and it was very expensive. I mean...
That's an understatement.
And so I took everybody out for my birthday because I wanted to go somewhere really expensive, and I wasn't going to ask anybody to pay that for me. So we go, and you sit down. You go to the salad bar first, and then there's these little cards that are red and green at your place setting.
They ignored our cards.
I know.
Ours, the one in front of you and me, were red.
I know. They're like...
and they still kept bringing meat.
So they walk up with these skewers of all sorts of different meat, and they're like, it's Spicy flake steak. You want a piece? 1 or 2. Brazilian sausage. You want 1 or 2. Like garlic, like ribs, lamb, leg of lamb, rack of lamb, like all chicken, Parmesan chicken.
Yeah,
Parmesan pork. They're like, here you go, and I was like, yes, have some. And that too.
Slice it off and drop it on your plate and move on.
Yeah.
And it's like that all night until you're done.
You're done.
Oh God. But I did have one of the best desserts I ever had there, though. That we got to find out how to make that. It's a 43. It's called 43, and it's a 43 spices.
Yeah.
Right? It's a liquor.
Yep.
From Brazil. And they put some kind of whipped cream on top.
It wasn't even whipped cream. I think they just floated heavy cream on top.
Yeah, I think so. But it was fucking amazing.
So good.
So I'm gonna be making those.
Yeah. So we're not talking about how we did.
Yeah, we did terrible.
That's why we're talking about what we're doing.
We ate a farm's worth of animals at our table.
Yeah, we did, because there were 7 of us, because Sue came too. Yeah. It was 7.
Yeah, there's 7.
Yep,
and we were sitting right in front of the kitchen.
So we were
watching. We got like all the steaming hot meat as soon as it came out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, I'm trying to think. We set some goals before we went off for 2 weeks, but I can't remember what they were. We talked about them at the beginning of last week's show, like how we did, but I don't remember what they were because it was so long ago.
Yeah, my goals are shut shit, so I don't care anymore. This week's a bye week. Technically, I guess it would be the end of the season.
Right?
We're starting new challenges on Sunday, which is what this whole video is for.
Yep. Let's see. Neo says
go ahead.
Neo says they have them out here. I didn't take advantage of the different meats when I went. Oh, that's sad. That was super worth it.
Oh yeah, I'm highly carnivorous, so that was like.
Yeah. And it was so good.
Yeah,
like
it was.
I don't think I had anything that I was like, ew, this is gross.
It was. I'm kind of. I'm not one to like say that a restaurant is worth as much as you spent.
Yeah.
But there is 2 restaurants that I've been to that were definitely worth the money.
Yeah.
There'd be that one and Elway's.
Yeah.
Those were definitely worth the price.
That's good.
Doc says, I feel better after we talked last night. I applied to another game writer position. They want to talk to me. Awesome.
That's awesome.
New challenge Sunday. Yes. Unfortunately, I'll be starting my challenge. Yes, for me.
For you, yes.
You're not starting Sunday?
I never start Sundays. I start Mondays. That's right. I don't like Sundays. I start on Mondays.
I start on Sundays because that's essentially when my work week starts anyway. So, yeah, I start my next challenge on Sunday, and I've got some high aspirations for it. I got some beefy goals that I would love to stick with this time around. Real quick, for the 2 people that are watching, go ahead. Sorry, because we'll talk about this in a second before we get really started. I got to show off my birthday presents. You see? This is what. So anybody who's watching, I got new tattoos for my birthday. I got this one. It's some dragons. It's kind of hard to see, and I'm not standing up in front of the camera. There's 6 dragons there. And then I got a check engine light. So I just had to show off my new tattoos. Okay, continue. Sorry. We're talking about our topic now. My bad. Anyway, so my challenge starts on Sunday. I'm going to be pushing to lose probably close to 40 pounds in 12 weeks. Awesome. That's going to be my goal. And if I can stick with shit, I should be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I intend on doing some I would like to start on Sunday while I'm in Utah still. And I want to do a daily update starting day one. So next Sunday, I'll do a video. I'm not sure if they're going to be shorts though, because I usually, sometimes when I'm talking about my day, I go a little bit past a minute.
Yeah.
I could probably make them shorts though. Just jump in real quick and shut off.
Well, and that's what we were.
But I want to go through day 1 through day 84, which is 12 weeks.
That'd be awesome. I think you should do them as shorts. So, real quick, what we talked about doing this. I mean, this is part of our what we want to do. So we looked back at the shorts that we have up on the channel, and they're Mike's first 5 days of checking in with a challenge that he started. I don't know at the
last year.
Yeah. And me getting on sick as hell, being like, "Hey guys, sorry about no podcast. I'm sick as hell. COVID struck again." Like, it's nothing really cool. So we actually, we actually talked about we're going to remove.
She's tapping that horny Filipino market.
Right? We're going to remove the shorts that we have up already, is what we talked about doing. Just because they're uninformative, they kind of make us look like trailer trash. That was Mike's words. He's like, we look like.
Oh, when I went to our channel, I was linking the channel to something else we'll talk about here in a minute. But I was linking the channel and I looked at it, and at the short stream that has all the shorts there, yeah. I'm looking at them like, fuck, we look like a trailer park couple.
So while we were sitting there actually talking about it, I went through what each one of the shorts are, and they're quick. It looks like we put no thought into them. The 2 of my 3 shorts are me sick. One is me getting on and saying, "Sorry, no podcast tonight. We have COVID," because that's the one time when Mike got sick last year. The other one was me checking in January 2nd.
God, and I've been exposed every time you brought it here. And
5 times.
I only had it once, and it was that last version that was supposed to be like highly contagious.
Yeah.
And the only thing I got was a headache for 3 days, and then my body ached for a week. That was it.
Yep.
I didn't have any problems tasting, breathing, nothing, no congestion. I was just sore. That's because I have an immune system like a joke, a donkey.
Right. So we're going to take those down. And then Mike wants to do a short, or I think you should do a short. I think you should keep it as short for a check-in every day, and then
I could try to keep it below 60 seconds.
Yeah. Just do a quick short every day.
Day 1, day 2, day 3.
And then if you want, you can do like a weekly, actual video.
I would like to start doing more videos. I really want to do a video of breaking down Trader Joe's and how I prepare a freezer meal with Trader Joe's, because I use the Bent Go boxes and they work great. And I even kept the receipt this time so I can write down how much it cost me per meal. I haven't calculated it.
Cool.
But thanks to inflation, it looks like it's going to be a little bit more than I used to spend. But still not as bad as I thought. It'll still be under $2 a meal.
Cool. So. Neo says, if Michael is rebooting his websites, going through the shorts for a new look is the same thing. That's exactly it. That's what we talked about. Mm-hmm. Is there's no reason. Most of them don't have a lot of views anyway, and just trying to get a new look and making sure when we make the shorts, we're not like, oh my goodness, it's looking like crap, super exhausted, just checking it, like making sure that we actually put some effort into the shorts.
Yeah. I look presentable.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I want to do.
So.
And the first week, and so I wanted to break up how, what works better, the Oculus or the Xbox Connect. And I think I could still do both of those while still going to the gym.
I think you can. As long as you stay consistent going to the gym during both trials.
problem is that I won't be able to do that on Monday because I'll be on the road.
You could hit the gym before we get on the road.
Oh, I guess I can go to Planet Fitness. That's there.
You could do that too. I was just thinking hit the gym at the
Another one I want to do though is I want to see just how much of a difference I can make from a size and cut standpoint, I guess, of using gym machines as opposed to free weights, because there's a lot of argument between which is better.
Yeah.
So I want to see what I can do with just machines only. So I don't want to use the free weights that are at the hotel.
I mean, but so again, there's a Planet Fitness there in Ogden that you can use because you have a black card. Yeah. So.
Yes, I have a black card. I haven't used any of the benefits to it.
I know.
I have no idea how to use the water massager, which I bet I would probably love.
Yeah.
And the big machine that looks like an orgasmatron.
Right?
I'm almost afraid to walk into it. Walk out feeling dirty.
So, you've gone over the overview of what you want to do, right? Like what your basic challenge is or not?
Basically, I want to stick to my net 600 calorie diet, and then I'll be going to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then doing cardio work at least once on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then twice on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Cool. So that's what your challenge is, and you want to lose...
And record everything without red days and make sure all my calories are in the green. God damn it. I can do it for 12 freaking weeks.
And you want to lose how many pounds in 12 weeks? 40?
40. Yeah, okay. Roughly. Like, I think I probably hit about 236, between 236, 237 right now. I'm on the road to 200.
Okay.
I don't think I will hit that low. I think I'm just too big anyway. But it'll be interesting to see how close I get.
Okay. So let me go over a basic overview of what I'm doing, and then there's a couple topics I want to talk about our challenges. Okay. I thought about this all day. This is why I told you this, what I wanted to do with the topic. So, I am finally going to get off my ass and do the 365 days of keto. Don't roll your eyes at me. We're doing this. You're supposed to be supportive.
There was no rolling there. I'm just...
There's video proof.
I didn't roll them. I just...
Ow. Okay. So, you're supposed to be...
Rolling my eyes would be if I did... Oh, Jesus. That's rolling your eyes.
So, we talked about this. I said I wanted to come up with a plan. I have most of a plan done. And by the time we get back and I get started on Monday, I will have a better idea of the plan. Yeah. That's what I want to do, is I want to do 365 days of keto. I want to be able to go work out and play and do all the stuff that I've been kind of getting in the habit of doing. Now, I haven't this week. Why haven't I played on the Oculus this week?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I thought you were going to buy your own.
I didn't have the money.
You take my office, you play my Oculus.
I don't have the money. Do you want to stay at a hotel or stay with your mom?
I wouldn't mind staying with Mom. The problem is I can't stand the air mattresses.
Yeah.
They hurt my back.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I wouldn't mind staying with Mom.
So, because that's my Oculus money.
I want to sleep.
It's your hotel. Exactly.
Whatever. Aside from all the other extra junk you've bought since you got your taxes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, what a quinky-dink. Anyway.
Okay.
I played Fruit Ninja today. I broke my high score.
Did you?
Yep.
Awesome.
Barely. I squeaked past the Kelly family that was ahead of me on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
I wasn't about to let the Kelly family fuck with my chi. Anyway, go ahead.
So, now, one of my questions about your challenge, and this is for both of us, and we can both answer it, but I'll ask it to you, and then you can answer it, and I'll answer it too. What is the difference? Why are you going to follow through on this challenge as opposed to the last 20?
Because one of the things I want to do this summer is be able to take off my shirt in public without scaring little children and old couples.
What are you...
I'll rip it off on video. How about that?
Okay, I'm sure that would go viral, honestly.
For all the wrong reasons.
No, but for really, what is going to help you? What is your plan to help you stick with it? What are some safeguards you've put in place to help you stick with this and ideas?
Safeguards.
To make it different than all the rest of them, where you end up going strong like for the first 3 weeks and then you're like, fuck it, I'm done.
That's like wearing a seatbelt. Who cares?
Don't say that. You always put on a seatbelt. You put on a seatbelt when we're driving across the parking lot.
Habit. You don't know who's going to be coming down a Walmart parking lot at 50 miles an hour.
Right. That's so true. But
if it's going to happen, it's going to happen at a Walmart.
What are some ideas or thoughts you have that can help you stick with it this time as opposed to last? Because typically you go real strong for like the first 3 weeks. After that first 3 weeks, you're like,
well,
crash.
I think a big part of it this time around is that you haven't seen the new website, have you?
I have not. I just saw the Writer Sanctuary one. You were only working on it.
I spent all day working on Crossing Colorado's website.
Yeah?
Yeah, it doesn't look anything like it used to.
Oh, I can't wait to go look at it.
It's been revamped to hell and gone.
Awesome.
And so I started thinking about it, like, I need some better content. If I got a better website, it's time to start putting some effort into what I write. I'll still do the updates and the fun stuff, but I think I want some actionable data for some of the stuff that I'm writing. And sticking with my diet, if I can stick with my whole plan for 12 weeks and drop 40 pounds, that's going to be a feather in my cap. That's going to be blog and video worthy.
Yeah.
And then I could tell all these other people who say that you shouldn't do cardio and all that to lose weight, and tell them all to eat a dick.
Very good. I'm for it.
And there's one in particular that I'm going to call out as soon as I do it. Not to mention the fact that it'll be surpassing the shit out of Will Smith's attempt to lose 20 pounds in 20 weeks.
Yeah.
That to me is... Oh, yeah, and I will call him out, too. I'll send tweets and Instagrams and YouTubes and whatevers. Once a day for a year.
That's amazing.
Until you fucking recognize me. But anyway, the whole thing with Will Smith is that he tried to lose 20 pounds in 20 weeks, and it doesn't show if he succeeded or not on the last day. But he had such a hard time losing a pound a week. Like, fuck, I can lose a pound a week just by skipping ice cream one day. So, I want to demonstrate just how easy it is for an old 46-year-old male who has lived a sedentary lifestyle for most of his life. That, yeah, it can be done without using steroids or PEDs of any kind or surgeries or liposuction or...
Yeah.
What else is out there now?
All sorts of
raw meat diets.
Gross.
I'm not into steak tartare. I like my shit cooked. I'm not even a big fan of bloody meat.
I know.
I like medium. Medium or charred. Like, if I can bite into it and it powders in my mouth, that's great.
Gross. So...
If I could blow my plate, my dinner flies away. Where the hell's texting you?
Oh, Donna. She got her tax stuff from me.
Oh, tell you're fucking busy. Anyway, Doc says, I had pizza tonight, but it was loaded with veggies, and I had a side salad. Depends on how much pizza you had. Did you eat the entire pizza? Because even I'm a big fan of the cauliflower crust pizza from Costco.
Oh, so good.
And it's 310 calories for a quarter of the pizza, which is plenty for me. So eating the whole thing would put you at what, 1,240 calories?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if there's vegetables on it or not. That's a lot of calories and carbs.
So I am going to work very hard to stick with my keto. And I'm going to do some things that should help me with this by making sure I make a menu each week and go grocery shopping for that menu.
And I think you can do it. You did really well the first time around.
I'm going to get back out my fitness journal.
Okay.
And start writing in that again. And I'm a little, it's funny because I realized when I stopped writing in it, like, I was like, man, I was doing so good. And then I looked and the last day I wrote in it was 1:14:22.
Wow, that's, 4 days later, huh?
Yeah. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. I mean, I get why I quit writing in the
last year was kind of a mess for everybody.
Yeah. So I mean, I was like, okay, that makes, because I couldn't figure. I was like, why did I quit? I was doing so good when I was using this, and I was doing a good job writing in it, and and it was helping me. So I'm gonna get that out and make sure I write in it each evening. I'm going to make sure. I'm not going to set myself a set schedule right now because I feel like when I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym these days, I set myself up for failure because then if something happens and somebody calls me up and they're like, hey, you want to go do this tonight?
Want to do coffee? How about sandwiches? Let's go out to breakfast.
Yeah. I'm not even talking about food-wise. I'm talking about after work. Or I get to the house and you're like, hey, I thought we were grocery shopping tonight. And I'm like, oh, shit, it's a gym night. And I'll go grocery shopping instead.
If I can get the van fixed, then I don't have to worry about it. I'll just do it myself.
I still need to go grocery shopping. But I'll be like, oh, it's a gym night. And I'll always choose something else instead. So I'm just going to try and get at least 3 days a week, either at the gym or in front of the Xbox. And then I'd like to do the other few nights at least with the Oculus. Just something extra movement.
Yep.
Please don't grab me.
Oh, I should have had some aspirin.
Yeah. So I know that I've been really bad at it all the time. But one of the things, see, we're gonna little TMI here.
Oh.
When I am as heavy as I am right now, I have a tendency to pee my pants.
There you go, people.
When I weigh less, I don't have that issue. Today I go to the bank, and I peed right before I left work. I got to the bank, stepped out of the car, and I almost peed myself going into the bank. And then I'm like standing there at the car, like, please don't pee, please don't pee, please don't pee. Like, before I can even walk into the bank. And that's so embarrassing. And I know that if I weighed less, I don't have that issue.
Huh? So, practical reason.
I mean, and
why are you losing weight? So I don't pee at the bank.
Yeah. So I don't stand in the parking lot and pee my pants. I mean, having 3 kids has made me have a bladder issue, and anybody who's a mom will testify to that. Like,
oh, yeah.
But being overweight, that is an issue that I have. And it's something I've learned by losing weight that I'm like, oh, I don't have that issue anymore. So that's a really practical goal for me is I would like to quit peeing or almost peeing my pants. That'd be great.
There you go.
So I have a lot of little reasons and a lot of little tips and tricks that have worked in the past that that should help me. Okay. Another thing that I was telling Mike the other night, I need to get back to working out and eating well because my mental health isn't awesome. And that's not a complaint or anything like that. I am bipolar, and I'm very, very aware of my mental health. and where I'm at in life with how I'm feeling. And when I'm working out and eating well, I stay more balanced. And right now I've been eating like crap. I haven't been up and moving. I haven't been doing all this other stuff. Yeah. And I can definitely feel it. I feel it in my brain.
Yeah. I know I feel a lot better if I work out in the mornings.
Yeah. So, what are some other things that you have planned for these 12 weeks? Like,
actually, quite a few smaller case studies that'll run about the same time as everything else.
Yeah. You mentioned the Xbox and
the Xbox versus the Oculus, and then I'm keeping track of how many calories I can burn while at the gym with each session. To answer a couple of questions on that. How many calories can I burn walking a mile? I've been keeping track of the miles that I walk at the gym on the treadmill before I hit the machines.
Yeah.
So I've got a lot of small case studies are all kind of going together. Neo says, I testify to the bladder. It's the kid's fault. There you go.
Yep.
Blame the children.
I do.
Most parents do.
One of the other things I want to do, and you touched on what you want to do with the nightly check-in, is I want to do a minimum of a video every Sunday.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a few shorts in between that, but we've seen me establish that I'm not very good at it. I forget. But I would like
to do...
What?
I would like to do more tasting videos like we did with the palmini.
I would like to do those too.
And someone brought up, I can't remember if it was on YouTube or the blog, I think it was on YouTube, where she shared a recipe on how she made it tolerable, and it looked more like a chicken parmesan.
Yeah.
I think we should try it.
I'm scared. I don't...
Content. But I would like to do more videos like that, so...
I would like to do more videos with some recipes, and because we have a whole bunch of ideas and a whole bunch of recipes that we're doing and using, and I would like
creamy.
Yeah. But I'm saying I want to do a minimum of every Sunday a check-in video. Even if it's just like 2 minutes of this is how my week was, this is what's going on, and yeah, I did great, or oh, I had a bad day, like I've tried to do daily check-ins. I'm really bad about remembering to do a daily check-in.
That's right. I'm really bad at that too. So this is going to be, I don't know if I do it. Maybe I should try to remind myself when my 8:45 alarm goes.
That's what I was just going to say.
Usually when I make my tea. So maybe I'll make my tea and make a video.
Yeah. And like I said, if you're just doing shorts, if you just make them shorts and you just do a quick short every night when your 8:45 alarm goes off.
Upload it.
Huh?
Title it and upload it. That's
yep.
It.
So I think I want to try and do a few shorts, but I'm not sure what I want them to be yet. But I want to look into that, and I just want to try and actually stick with it.
Yeah.
And what I kind of touched on this when I asked you, what makes you think that this 12 weeks is different than any of the others? Here's a real big key of why this.
Because I want to start dating again, and I don't feel comfortable.
Here's a real big key for me why everybody's birthdays and everything are done.
Yeah,
and the only thing that I have...
The only thing that's left is mine and Ty's.
But we have Easter coming up, and I'm like, I can deal without Easter. I don't need...
the way I do things, I should be able to handle Easter if I am good at doing what I normally do, and that's portioning things out. I'm extremely good at portioning my shit.
Yeah.
It's at night is when I usually fall the fuck apart.
Yeah.
So, God, it's almost like I'm purposely going out of my way to say fuck.
Right?
Ever since I learned that YouTube rolled back some of their things, like, woohoo! Not that it matters because we're not monetized anyway, but still. Anyway.
But
side note.
one of the hardest things about starting like January 1st and trying to do the 365 is all three of my children and myself have February birthdays.
Yes.
So like I'll make it strong. I'll make it strong through most of January. And then Donovan's birthday is the 4th, and he's like, let's have pizza and drink. And I'm like, yes, let's, because a pint of moonshine is a serving.
So how are you gonna handle Christmas, New Year's, and then 3 birthdays, almost 4 birthdays, almost immediately afterwards?
Because by the time that happens, I will be well established in my routine. Because that's the one thing I've learned before is once I'm set in doing it, it's easy to continue doing it.
Oh, and I'm sure we can come up with some keto birthday cake.
Yeah. But the problem is when I'm just getting started with it and I'm barely getting in the habits of doing keto and doing well, and I'm still in that struggling period of doing it, all of a sudden I'm still in that struggling, learning I can do this, birthdays, and I'm like, look, I can't. Which...
Hey, cake!
Yeah. So, by starting now, aside from Easter, which is coming up soon, I have nothing until May. Yeah. Which gives me a full 2 months until I have a few minor little things in May that I can get around.
And then my birthday's usually kind of blah anyway, so.
And then your birthday's in July, and we do dinner and cake, whatever kind of cake you want. And then nothing again until Halloween. So that gives enough time to get through and develop those habits and be able to do good.
Cool. And you know, I don't mind eating with you on your dinners or whatnots because there's a lot of things you make on keto that I really enjoy.
Like I know.
That stir fry is
great. The fried rice is so yummy.
That shit that you made,
the pasta stuff in the Instapot that you were like, ew, no, and then I had you try it, and you're like,
and I was disappointed because I had made something else.
Yep.
That was really good too.
Yeah.
So
I really think it's gonna take me a bit. It's gonna take me a bit to get back because I've been doing so bad, and I don't have somebody doing it with me this time. This will be the first time that I'm trying to be good completely on my own, which I'm easily led astray, so I will have to be fairly strong.
And you know who leads you astray, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Everybody except me.
I know.
I'm the only one that tries to keep you on track.
I know.
Everybody else throws all this other crap in your face.
Exactly. So I'm going to have to really work on being really strong about sticking with it and telling people, no, I can't have that sandwich when we're going out to dinner. I can't, and just really stick with it. Because while they don't try to lead me astray, they don't try and keep me on track either.
Yeah.
Like, they try to be supportive, but they don't encourage me to be good.
And so, I'm constantly telling you,
that's not keto.
That's not keto. Every time you bring something up, that's not keto.
I know. So I'm going to try really hard this time.
And then I look at her with that disapproving look.
Yeah.
She doesn't care.
This time I do. This time I'm going to try really hard. I would like to be to my goal weight by my birthday and doing 365 days of keto. I should be at my goal weight and well established in healthy habits by my birthday next year.
Yeah. I believe you can do it. I've been telling you can do it for quite some time now.
I know. So
yep, you got this.
So I'm going to try really hard, and I'm going to try and use my support system of YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, the blog. I want to try getting more active on Instagram, too.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to take pictures of. I'm extremely boring. I don't have a riveting lifestyle. I don't have fancy cars or a big, nice house.
I know.
Or some Well, I have a swimming pool, but I don't have like a nice in-ground swimming pool to boast. I don't know what to take pictures of.
I never get on Instagram.
Look, this is my cat. This is another picture of my cat. This is me and my cat.
Yeah, send pictures of you in the gym.
Yeah. Then it looks like I'm trying to create a thirst trap.
Well,
that's not until June.
But so when does your 12-week challenge end if you start on Sunday?
If I start on Sunday, June 3rd. June 3rd, I plan on being 200 pounds.
Cool. That'd be awesome. I think you can do it.
Yep.
And here's another
thing. Ripped
like
Magic Mike.
Here's another huge key for you. If I am being good, it's easier for you to be good.
Yeah, there's no phone calls. Do you want Taco Bell? I'm going to Cane's. Do you want some Cane's?
Yep. Exactly.
I had total intentions of being good today. You shouldn't have called.
That would be so rude. Especially when I explained. You told me that this week was basically a bust anyway, and you weren't going to worry about it. If you would have been like, I'm being super, super good this week, I would have eaten Dairy Queen next to the bank. Hold on. I would have eaten Dairy Queen next to the bank in my fucking car and not told you before I left Brighton. Then I would have got back here to the house. You would have been like, what are you eating for dinner? And I would have been like, oh, I already ate. I'm fine.
See, and you've done stuff like that before anyway.
I know. But you told me. Because.
I always don't invite you.
The two places that I was wanted to go, first of all, we're here by the house. Secondly, I know that you like both places. And you said you weren't being good this week. So I was like, oh, I should ask Mike if he wants Taco Bell or Cane's.
Anyway.
But.
Not very supportive.
Huh?
Not very supportive at all.
It was because you said you weren't being good. But, I mean, that's another huge key. Because you are not the one. You are not the one who's like, well, okay, I can't say not. You are rarely the one that is like, we should go get Taco Bell. We should go get. You are rarely the one. I can't say never because you do it sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. But if we are both being good, there's less of that, hey, Mike, we should go get ice cream after the stream.
Yeah. I don't know if I can handle ice cream now.
Oh, God, I couldn't. And we've both been drinking, so that's not happening.
Yep. No drive here. And I ate all my ice cream.
I ate all my ice cream, too.
I have all that fruit mix, that fruit medley in the freezer that I can make ice cream with in the Ninja.
Oh.
We have heavy cream, right?
Yep.
There we go.
That's what I mixed my raspberry with.
What are you doing?
Pouring myself more alcohol. I just remembered. I got this for Christmas, not last year, year before. So I gotta shake it up.
Alrighty. Anywho, that's my plan. That's your plan. We're all getting ready for this, right?
Yep. This is what we're gonna do.
I'm starting Sunday.
I'm starting Monday.
I'll do videos every night, day 1 through 84. See how much weight I can lose in 84 days.
My goal is to get to my goal weight, which as of right now means I have. Oh. Ouch.
Math.
No. Like.
Carry the 1, divided by 2.
Hold on, let me pull out my phone.
Oh my God.
No, I'm actually pulling out my phone to see where I'm at now.
Uh-huh.
I have 180 pounds to lose. Roughly. I haven't stepped on the scale in a while.
I think you can lose it in a year.
I better be able to lose it in a year.
Yeah, that's Half a pound.
I actually should be at, let's actually pull out the calculator.
Excuse me.
So there's 12 months. Oops. So how long I said 180 pounds?
Yeah.
So in 12 months, to reach my goal weight, I'd have to lose 15 pounds a month.
Oh, that's easy.
And when I'm doing keto properly, I lose anywhere from 20 to 30 pounds a month, depending on the month.
Yeah.
So I should be able to get down to my goal weight and be in a maintaining stage of keto by the time my year's up.
Cool. All right, that's the plan, man.
Yep. I'm pretty excited about it.
Cool.
I'm so sad that I forgot this was in here. I love it so much.
I'm so sad that everybody keeps pushing my door open because it's going to get bleed through.
Oh, because then it's echoey. And who pushed it? I thought it was sealed.
Max? No, I didn't shut it all the way.
Oh. Sorry, I haven't been talking super loud tonight.
Yeah, you have, but that's because that's how you talk.
I know. Neo says, making some iced coffee with homemade oat milk. I have 5 months to lose 50 pounds. That should be doable.
10 pounds a month. Easy.
Yeah. The other thing that I need to start doing is making my coffee here.
Not only does it cut the calories by like a fifth or to a fifth of what they are.
No, because I only buy the plain black coffee. I don't.
Oh, you don't buy the expensive shit?
I don't buy the. Well, it's still expensive because I buy it from the fucking airport. So I spend $4.02 a day buying coffee.
Know what you could buy with $5 a day?
Yeah, a lot of shit.
I can get Trader Joe's every day. That's 5 meals of Trader Joe's every day.
Yeah.
Let's real quick. I'm curious. Go ahead and talk.
Sorry, I was drinking. But I stop at Dunkin' and get a medium plain black iced coffee every day for $4.02 with my discount.
Okay. Thanks to inflation, it now costs me $1.99 to make my meals from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Used to be $1.25.
Well, that happens. At least it ain't go up too much.
Yeah. Still cheaper than buying Lean Cuisines or soups or anything else that's there. Plus, I'd rather have my Kung Pao chicken fried rice anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay. But, so, I mean, think of how much that is. In 1 week, that's like a lot of money. What'd I say?
I don't know.
$4.02.
$4.02.
So I'm spending $20.10. Duh, that was simple math. Like, it just broke my brain there for a second. A week. That's $20 a week that I could be making here. I have a cold brew jar that's set up to do my cold brew. I even bought the freaking coffee to do my cold brew. I just haven't done it yet.
Yep. It's been sitting in my cupboard for
2 months now?
Ever. Yeah, for a while now.
Yeah. So I would be saving so much money, and I can make it exactly how I want it. Rather than I get to work and I have my metal coffee cup that's empty from the day before, my protein shake that has my protein, my collagen powder, and my heavy cream in it. And my bought coffee. So then I take the lid off my metal cup, dump my coffee and this ice in, dump my protein shake that has all the stuff already mixed in it. Because before I leave the house, I have to mix all that stuff in because I need a way to take it to work to mix it because I don't make my coffee here. Such a hassle. It's like, what if I just took the time and made it here every morning?
Yeah.
So.
Save myself $20.
Yep. A week.
Yep.
It's little things like that. And making sure that I pack my lunches. And.
Yeah, that's something you have a problem with.
Yeah.
Even on days when I tell you, ask you, do you have your lunch? Do you have your wallet? Do you have your keys?
Both phones?
Both phones.
I know.
What are you going to do if I get my own place?
Forget my
I
shit.
can't call you every morning to ask you if you got your shit.
Forget my shit.
That'll never happen. Not at this rate. I don't know. My next book is going to be pretty badass, so
awesome.
I'm really excited. Yeah.
Okay, so do we have any goals for this week?
This week, not really.
Well, kind of.
I'm going to try to stick with the last. Let's see. Today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. For the next 2 days, I'm going to try to keep my calories in the green with MyFitnessPal. But I know that it's not going to really matter once I get to Utah. So I think I want to approach this weekend without feeling bloated and heartburny, which is what I normally do if I pig out throughout a week.
Yeah.
I want to feel kind of ready for some drinking.
Right?
Ow, damn it.
So my goal for this week leading up to this weekend is to really hydrate myself, because I'm a little dehydrated already. And if I'm planning on hardcore drinking, like, I need to plan to hardcore drink, which means I need to up my water intake the rest of this week so that by Friday night I'm up to where I should be hydration wise. So
it's sad that you have to prepare for mom's house.
Right?
How do you prepare?
By getting hydrated.
Making sure my system is flushed, make sure I got enough water going on. Because my family likes to party.
We have a great time at your family's house. That's how about this week prep for challengers? Well, that's what I was actually going with. Is this week leading up to going to Utah isn't going to be super awesome. All joking aside, I do want to go back to upping my water intake because I've been doing really, really poorly recently. Yesterday, the only water I drank all day was when I got here last night. I had one Powerade jug full of water, and that's the only water I'd had all day.
See, I can't do that. I drink about 2 or 3 of these a day, not including the amount of water that I put in my Merge first thing in the morning. My protein shake, I add more water to it because it's super thick when you add that collagen powder to it.
Yeah.
And then I drink these all day. I don't see how you can not drink more than that.
Because I get busy and I don't have a chance to go fill up my water bottle.
Even when I had a job, I worked at the school district. I always had a water bottle on me that I filled up several times throughout the day.
I'll fill up my water bottle in the morning. Normally, I've been really bad about it this week, and that's 40 ounces. But half the time, I'll get so busy and I can't leave my gate. So it's not like I can walk away and go fill it up because I have to go like halfway across the airport to get to a water fill station where I can fill up my water. So that's how I don't get the water, is because actually I'll be busy and I'll finish it and I'm like, well, shit, now it's empty. And it's like 3 hours later before I get to walk away. And by that point, I forgot that I need to fill up my water. I go do something else. So I want to get back to, and I want to be ready to start on Monday, which will be a little difficult because we'll be driving on Monday. So I have to really.
I think what I'll wind up doing is, I think maybe for the drive home, probably grab some of those meat trays that I did at the hotel when I lost so much weight. Do those. Live like I did when I lived in the hotel. Meat trays and water.
Right?
I walked down that hotel weighing 213. So like packing on 30 pounds really pissed me off.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is when you have limited access to things, especially because it was not only were you living in the, but you were, it was during COVID, height of COVID, so, everything was closed.
Yeah, I didn't have access to a swimming pool, no hot tub. I was right next to Top Golf, couldn't play there. All I could do was walk around the fucking hotel.
Constantly. We walked miles around that hotel.
I averaged 13,000 steps a day just around the hotel.
We walked around that hotel so much.
Yeah. And that's all I lived on was
meat and cheese trays with some crackers. And you weren't even actually eating crackers at that point. You were eating the Nut Thins.
Nut Thins, yeah.
So.
Yep. I'll go back to doing that for 12 weeks.
Right?
I'll drop weight fucking quick.
Yeah, you would. But, so that's our goals for this week is we're going to start strong this weekend. Because technically that is in our week before we check in. Because we check in on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
So, kind of leading up to Sunday is going to be. But Mike.
I got an idea for a video that I want to start working on.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm probably going to get copyright infringement, but
that'll be okay. All right.
Yeah. What are you going to do? Take my paycheck? You can have 100% of the money I make from YouTube.
Right. No kidding.
Across all my channels.
But, yeah, I think that's how it's going to go. Anybody else have any goals for this week?
What's everybody else's goals? I don't know if Doc is still here. Neo has to lose 5 pounds a month. That's 5 months. She has to lose
10 pounds
50 pounds in 5 months. That's what it is. And that's actually pretty easy. Mm-hmm. Well, it is for me. If I stay active and just stick to less than 2,000 calories a day, total, I will drop half a pound a month or half a pound a day. So there's a good chance I might hit my 200-pound goal a couple weeks before the end of the challenge.
Yep.
Especially if I decide to say fuck it and do like keto for 2 weeks. Then I'll like shred through the weight because that first when I did keto for 6 weeks that last time, I lost 16 pounds in 2 weeks.
Yep.
So.
Awesome. Okay, so it is 8:00, almost 8:00.
Almost.
If you like what you hear, you can join us live on Tuesday nights. Live on YouTube on Crossing Colorado. You can catch the podcast on Anchor and Spotify. Or Mike puts it up on the website at crossingcolorado.com. It's typically up
Wednesdays?
I thought you had it up on the website on Thursdays.
What is today?
Tuesday. You have it up on the
website
on Thursdays.
It goes up on Thursdays because it takes me to Wednesdays. I spend the day editing and uploading it to Anchor.
Yep. Okay. So it's up on the website on Thursdays. Feel free to join us live in person on Tuesday nights on YouTube on Crossing Colorado. I said that. Anything else?
Neil says she needs to get better at getting active.
Me
Don't
too.
we all? Get an Oculus. Now, I still think, I'm really excited to try this case study because I think I will burn more calories playing the Kinect than I do the Oculus.
Yeah.
Only because of how I play. And if I get the computer out front finished, I'll be able to stream that and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So I want to get that set up. But I think I will burn more calories playing the Kinect.
Awesome.
So, hey, Katie C's finally here.
Katie C's joining as we're logging off.
I arrived an hour late. It's fashionably late.
That's okay. We're saying goodnight.
Yeah.
But we'll say hi first.
Yeah. Hi. Max.
I think it's funny. She spent the night, the first half of the show in here on my lap, but then I started leaning forward so she couldn't jump up here. That's why she decided she needed to come in there and join you.
Yeah. Dude, that right there. She's leaning up against me.
Uh-huh.
She's a cuddler.
She is a cuddler. But...
Alrighty.
Okay,
let's get
we're going to call it an evening. Getting more active.
Get active. More active.
More active, yes.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
Plan on doing some more blog posts. If you guys haven't seen, I did make some changes to crossingcolorado.com. Let me know what you think.
I can't wait to go check it out. I'm going to go check it out after we get off.
Completely new look.
Awesome.
And it was a pain in the ass. And I'm not quite done with it. There's a few tweaks here and there. It's going to be a process. So
yeah.
It'll slowly change over time. But alrighty. KDC says hi.
I said hi to KDC.
Hello. Alrighty, we're wrapping it up. Thank you for watching.
Have a good night, everybody.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
Yep.
Unless we crash and die in Wyoming.
We're not going to crash and die in Wyoming because we're not going through Wyoming because I-80's closed. Still.
How the hell we get into Utah then? You didn't say that.
My bad.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. That means it's going to take me way longer to get there.
It's only an hour longer. You got to go up over I-70.
No. I hate that fucking route.
I know. Maybe it'll be open by the time you guys leave. It might be open now.
We have to go through Salt Lake.
Yep.
Man.
Let me look. It might be open now.
That blows. Why didn't anybody tell me about this? Why am I the last ones to fucking know?
I was trying to save it for you.
Oh, you saved it all right.
Oh, I-80's open again.
Well, yeah, but no, did you see that snowstorm that's coming through tomorrow?
Oh, no.
It's supposed to be nasty.
Okay, so it'll be closed again.
Most of Wyoming.
Oh, yep. So
if you look at the line, it's traveling just north of I-80. Almost like it's traveling along I-80.
Probably is.
Fucking hate Wyoming.
Yeah, so you're going to have to do the I-70. It's 9 hours and 22
5
minutes.
hours both ways to Chicago and back, huh?
9 hours. He's going to have to do 9 hours.
Yeah, 9. One way.
With the 3 kids.
Through the mountains. The mountain scenery going through Vernal is way better than the desolation of Wyoming.
Yeah.
But it's so much fucking longer.
Yep. Yay! Jazz hands. Woo!
Anyway,
have a great week, everybody.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you for joining us. See you next week.
See you next week.